computer. Okay, so you want to make sure that you cost transition. What does that mean? Everything that you sell from your shop, from your online business, doesn't make sense for you to buy from elsewhere. When you buy from someone else, do you get paid for that? When you buy from someone else, do you benefit because they're not the quality and the benefits that your own product have? You have the absolute best products in the world. And we get paid. You know what I used to say to everyone? What we used to say as a company when we were only fashion? People say, what do you do for a living? People would ask you because we were a walking billboard. What's a walking billboard? Whenever I go, anywhere I went, I wore my own glasses. I wore my own products, my own fashion, my own shoes, my own belt, my own briefcase, right? My own carry-on for the plane, my own like absolutely everything that I had available to me from my own online shop is what I use. I don't know if I told you guys before or not. I'm a big watch advocate. I owned about 150 watches. If they were nice, I owned from all different brands until we started Opulence. And with Opulence, I make sure I wear my own at all times. I know it's tough, because you have these other beautiful watches that you like. But I knew it was very important. When people ask me, what do I do for a living? I used to tell them I get paid for wearing designer goods. I get paid to wear this beautiful stuff. I get paid to wear these beautiful shoes. I get paid for the ladies, all your jewelry, your handbags, right? That was what I used to tell people. As a matter of fact, everyone in the company used to say that. And it's true. When I buy from outside a different brand, different toothpaste, different jewelry, different anything, do they pay me for buying their stuff? No. I pay them and I promote them and I don't get paid on that. Now, wearing my own stuff. Let me bring my stuff over here so you can see. Right? Let me turn it around. I know there's a glare, but so you can all see the fountain of life and the divine, right? So I have my stuff with me at all times. I make sure I do the cost transitioning. When we only have jewelry, fashion, I make sure everything that was there for men that I liked, that I owned, that I bought from my own shop. When the skincare came, I was ecstatic. Why? Because my two boys, my own family, but my two boys that had eczema, different weird places, I was happy because our products was healing. Our products were working. We didn't have to buy expensive skin medicine, creams, ointments that came with medicine, with steroids in them, with protozoan in them, and put these young kids, subject them to chemicals, right? So when our own stuff came in 2017, I immediately got them, and immediately we haven't stopped using them till today. Since then, a lot has happened. We have a lot more products. We have our own shampoo and body wash and the toothpaste and the mouthwash and the mouth spray and microsilver spray. We have so much now, right? The microsilver spray. I travel a lot. For those of you who don't know, I travel a lot. I just came back from my last trip was to Florida for Pan Am Games. It was about 3 or 4 days. And before that, I was all over the place in Africa, in Europe, in Middle East. And that was 6 weeks. Every plane I go to, I wipe down the whole place. I spray my seat, my area with the microsilver spray. And I wipe it down because I'm going to be spending hours in the seat. I'm going to be spending hours with the seat. Not only I'm protecting myself, but the microsilver spray works so well. For the next 2 weeks, this thing keeps working. So whoever sits in that seat, they're going to be protected as well. It is that powerful. You know, so you want to make sure you understand these products, and you want to make sure your product of the product. Okay? That's something that you have to do. You got to be your own biggest fan. Okay? So cost transitioning is the most important part of your life. A lot of people just, you know, it's not a lot of people. Some people don't do it. I've seen it firsthand. When you go to their home or when you go shopping with someone somewhere and you see them buying a shampoo off the counter, I look at them, I'm like, what are you doing? What? I says, you're buying that for real? And she's like, oh, she realizes that she is buying an over-the-counter toxic chemical product when she has the best in her own online shop. Okay? So somebody else's ad is okay. So this is where the cost transitioning is very important. I'm not saying throw everything else out, even though you could, you should, but you want to not buy those stuff again. Buy from your own online shop, right? Why? Because it's good for you, because they work, because they're of the highest quality, because they save lives, right? It heals people, but also you get paid on that as well. So you want to make sure you cost transition. Go around your house. I have 5 bathrooms here, and I make sure whatever runs out, the replacement is my own products, right? So if you have it on your own online shop, you want to cost transition, make sure you buy from your own online shop. And believe me, when you use your own products and you're trying to explain to people how it works, it's going to come out in a different way. Okay? 10% of what we say comes from words. 90% comes through feelings, through that conviction you have, that belief that you have, the way you tell people. If I fake it and tell you, oh, Divine is amazing, it's the best, it does so much, but if I'm not using it myself, it's just going to be hot air. It's not going to come out the way it's supposed to. Therefore, I am my own biggest customer. Okay? So, Annie, can you mute yourself, please, Annie?
Sorry?
It's okay, Annie, I muted you. You want to make sure that, you understand that part. You can't fake it. You can't go out there and fake it and say these things are great, but you don't believe in them yourself. You don't use them yourself. Okay? So become product of the product. Become a walking billboard. What's a walking billboard? I was at a car show on Friday night. Okay? And some random gentleman comes there, starts talking to us, admiring the cars. There's about 4 of us were together. He comes there, starts talking to us, and I was wearing nothing. I was wearing just a shirt similar to this and my shorts, because it's extremely hot. Friday was extremely humid. And this guy comes, starts talking. He's not really even talking to me. He's talking to other people, but we're having a conversation. And you know what he says? Oh, this guy, pointing at me, this guy is extremely rich. This guy has abundant amount of money. He was a Rastafarian guy. And I'm like, I wish. How would you even know? You don't even know. We haven't spoken yet. Because he saw my products. He saw my shoes. Even though I'm just wearing the shorts and the shirt, he saw my chain. He saw my rings. He saw my watch. Right? He saw my shoes. Because we have some of the best comfortable shoes in the world. You know? I was wearing my monogram shoe. And that shoe is probably, I don't know, 10 years old. Yes, it still looks awesome. I have traveled with them. That's my choice of travel when I go traveling. Because, you know, shoes off, shoes on, shoes off, shoes on. It's easy to put on and take off, right? So I'm like, I wish. And he goes, no, I know you are. look at the way you talk about your products, because I was talking about my products to someone else. He was listening and he saw what I was wearing, because I was telling people this is my own stuff, you know, our own products, we manufacture everything. And his first impression of it was, this guy's rich. You know what I mean? So this is someone I never met in my life within 10 minutes. So become a walking billboard. Make sure when the conversation comes up, someone asks you, what do you do for a living? You point at your products, your earrings, your bag, whatever, and say, I get paid for wearing designer goods. Okay, I know Hervé does that with his watches. I know with his Merce. I know, you know, so make sure to don't shortchange yourself. Set yourself up. I'm not saying to go buy millions of dollars of inventory. What I'm saying to you is make sure that you are product of the product. Make sure that you're a walking billboard. Make sure that you believe in your own products. How do you believe in your own products? By taking it, by using it, by understanding how not only it's changing your lives, your family's lives, but how you're on a mission to help 8 billion people in the world to change their lives. Verlin, can you mute yourself, please? Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much. So this is very important, guys. I know some people are trying to wing it. Some people say, I'm just going to buy the $5 toothpaste, not believing in the harm that comes from fluoride. There's a lot of people don't know that. Me, I was fortunate enough that years ago, I'm talking since I was barely out of high school, I realized the damages that fluoride will cause. I knew how bad fluoride was, right? I did more research and I'm like, why are they allowing children to to use fluoride when it's got so much harm? It's poison. If you take fluoride in larger quantities, it will actually kill you. If you take in small quantities, brushing your teeth every day, I don't care how well you rinse your mouth, the fluoride absorbs to your skin, to your bloodstream, right? We have never subject our kids to fluoride. Never. Before we had our own toothpaste, we used to buy from a health food store because it had no fluoride. Was it as good as what we have? Of course not. But nevertheless, we were conscious of it. So these are the things that I want to make sure you understand what cost transitioning is and why you need to be at the highest level. The highest level gives you access to what? To all 15 revenue streams. Number 2, cost transitioning not only allows you to cover your monthly shopping credit, whatever that might be. Hopefully you're at 450. But if you're not at 450, even if you're at 250, that still not only covers your cost, not only gives you free products that you can use to sell and get your own products for free. If you're at 450, you get access to all areas of the compensation plan, all bonuses, commission boosts, variance, all of that, right? Now, some people say, okay, $450 per month is a lot of money. Well, it is a lot of money if you're paying a fee, if it's a fee, not if it's something that brings you value. What are the value from Beyond 450? Number one, you are in a position to take advantage of all revenue streams, right? All bonuses. Number 2, if you don't cost transitioning, that means you're using your own products. Now you're getting your own products for free. Now, why is it free? Because if you sold at retail, if you sold 4 bottles of just this, or 2 of this and 2 of this, you almost covered your 450 at retail. Can you sell 2 FOL and 2 Divine per month? If anybody can't sell 2 FOL and 2 Divine per month, then they're in the wrong business. Okay, we got 30 days in a month. We have access to a composition plan that pays you in excess of $4 million a year with the bonuses. Yet we're not able to sell 2 and 2 at retail, right? It's over 400, right? Maybe a couple of toothpaste. That covers your 450. So you have to be thinking things at the mind of an entrepreneur. I am here to introduce my product line to the people. It's not a sign-up game. It's not like bring people sign up and next and next and next and next, and everybody plays that sign-up game. That doesn't last. Okay? That doesn't last. You might have some quick success signing up a whole bunch of people, and unfortunately, these people, they don't have the talent you have. They don't have the drive you have, the discipline you have. They're going to come in, they're going to sign up, they're going to try to sign up some people. They're going to be told no 2 or 3 times because they don't believe in their own products, they don't use their own products, they don't market their own products. Then they're going to say, well, you know, this business doesn't work. Or they're going to say, I'm not good. I'm not made for this. I can't do this. Oh, I can buy a cheaper toothpaste off a grocery store shelf, because they have no idea what they're comparing it to. It's like comparing a Rolls Royce to a Kia, right? You can't do that. So this is where these trainings, which I don't want to overwhelm you with too much, these trainings are so important that you start on the right track. So, number 1, you want to be an LAP. Write it down, everybody. Number 2, you want to do your cost transitioning. What's the cost transitioning? Everything you have in your household, everything you have in your household, you need to switch it over to your own products. Okay? Switch it over to your own products. Number 3, you want to be at a 450 level. That means you do minimum $450 of business per month. Personally, what's $450 per month? You sell 2 of these, 2 of these. Now, and then maybe a couple of toothpaste, right? At retail, right? 2. That's 4. That could be 1 family, that could be 2 families. Now you're at the highest level, and you're receiving, you're in a position to get NGRS, commission boost, variance bonus, car program, everything. Automatically you become NGRS qualified, right? So these are the things that you need to understand. It is that simple or it's that difficult. Depends on your mind and what you have in mind, what you think is going to bring you millions. I'm just telling you what brings you millions. Hopefully you can take these notes, use this information, and apply it. Apply it. And you're going to realize, my gosh, every month I'm qualified. Every month I'm on a company poster. Every month I receive bonuses. And every month I get all my products for free. Okay? Between myself, my kids, and their house, they don't live with me, right? They live down the street. Our average purchase for our own consumption is about $450. And it's funny how they switched it's interesting how they switched our monthly shopping, in order to be qualified for everything to $450. Because what we use as a family is $450 a month. What's my sales per month? $1,800, $1,700, $1,300, $1,500, sometimes $2,800. Depends on how much I sell, right? So $450 is a non-issue for me. You can go anywhere in my house, in any bathrooms, and you'll never see any other products in these bathrooms or in my supplement counter. Whatever I have left from before, I have left from before. Like I said, this product Divine, eliminated the need for me of buying 8 other supplements. Me, I do a lot of research. Me, I like to be healthy. I go to the gym. Knock on wood, thank God, I'm very healthy. I still go like some people say, oh, the way you go is like you're 25 years old. Well, thank God Almighty, right? And I pay attention to what I put in my body. I pay attention to supplements, what works, what doesn't work, what's a gimmick, what's not a gimmick. When this product was introduced and when I understood how powerful this is, I started using it. I don't need to buy those other vitamin C and vitamin D and all that kind of stuff. I don't need to buy them anymore. I'll use them till they're finished. I don't need to buy them anymore because this one product replaced 8. Yes, folks, this one product eliminated 8 different supplements I've been using. Okay? So this is where you need to pay attention and you need to really understand what is before you and what these products are all about. Now, the next thing we want to talk about is your DMO. DMO stands for Daily Method of Operation. You have to structure. We talked about it briefly in the last training. You have to have a structure. As to, I know you guys are all new. Well, most of you are all new, right? But this is where you need to really, really, really understand how important it is for you to have a schedule with this business. Let me tell you a little secret. Nobody's going to come and voluntarily say, yeah, it's true with me too. Let me tell you a little something. Most people, they cannot handle being their own boss. Most people need a boss. Most people don't have the discipline and the drive to be a boss, right? That's unfortunate because when people have jobs, they will do whatever the boss says, whatever they're dictated to. They will do that. Otherwise, they won't have a job, right? It's simple. You don't show up to work, you get fired. You get written off. You get terminated, right? If you work extremely hard, you might get a raise. You might get a bonus. You might get promoted to a supervisor and a manager. I don't know, right? The old job scene. Why? Because they have a boss. In Opulence, we do not have a boss. We are the boss. We are the CEO of our own entity, right? What are we going to do about it as a boss? So be a very tough boss. Be very tough on yourself. How do you do that? By having a structure. How do you have a structure? Make yourself a schedule. I keep talking about this. Schedule. You have to have a schedule. The same way you have a schedule for your job, that you have to comply, that you have to do, that you have to go there and produce. The same way you have to have a schedule here. Now, I don't know what your targets are. I don't know what your goal is. I don't know how serious you want to be. I don't know how much money you want to make. I don't know how fast you want to make this money. I don't know. You know. So be true to yourself. Sit down and say, okay, I need some help with this schedule. I need to sit down with someone who's doing this, who's done this, and find out what it takes for me to reach a certain level, certain income by certain date. What does it take for me to do this? And the knowledgeable person, the experienced person, the person who's done it will tell you straight as what it takes. Right? They'll tell you. They'll sit down with you and help you make your schedule. Yours truly, I'm available. A 15-minute session or less, I can tell you what's required of you to reach your target. If you say, well, I like to, well, everybody likes to. I like to make this much by this date. Well, you know what? Everybody likes to make that maybe not exact that amount, maybe more, maybe less by that date. What you need to say is my target, that I must reach this target, this amount by this date. Now tell me, what do I need to do in order to be able to accomplish that? It'll take me about 10 minutes to tell you what you got to do. Now, whether you do it or not is up to you, right? Whether you do it or not is up to you. How you prioritize your business is up to you. How much sacrifice you're willing to make. It's up to you. This is the kind of industry, it's the kind of business that once you bring it to a certain level, right, you get paid for hopefully forever. The decision I made in 2005 and I took action on in 2008, I have not had a job since January 1st, 2009. I work from where I want to work. I go to where I want to go, but I still attend to my business. If I'm out to 40,000 feet, the Wi-Fi is so good these days. I attend to my business. Not all airlines, some airlines. I can attend to my business. Where am I at? I buy the local SIM, or I make sure I'm at the Wi-Fi location to do my business. If it's a time zone difference, which there is often, I schedule myself over there according to that time zone. So I do not miss. Is it possible to attend everything? Well, it's possible, but sometimes, it's just like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I don't know. But I have that freedom. I have that freedom based on the decision I made in 2005 and based on the work I did from August 1st, 2008 till now. It's a total freedom. So this is why you need to sit down, be true to yourself, because you're not cheating anyone else. You're only cheating yourself. If you say you want to do something and you want to have this and you're serious about it, and if you don't do what's necessary of you to do, who are you cheating? There's no employer that you can take long lunch or pretend you're working and they're going to pay you anyways. No. It will directly reflect in your Tuesday afternoon commission. It will directly reflect on the last day of the month bonuses, on the 15th of the month bonuses. It will directly reflect in that. So you're not cheating anyone by yourself because you don't have a boss, right? You have partners who care for you. Okay, now you want to make sure you make that schedule. You want to make sure you attend to that. For those of you been around long enough, even if I'm driving, I'm traveling, I am on these calls. If the connection is bad or I have to speak, I pull over in a safe place. I pull over in a gas station. I pull over in a safe area in my car because I have to speak. I don't want to have interruption. Okay? So I attend. Nobody's forcing me. I'm not afraid of anybody. I don't have a boss. But I do it because this is my baby. This is my business. Okay? And this is what's allowed me to have the kind of freedom that I've had. Thank God, since 2009, January 1st. Okay? I can go on and on and on and on and on. My kids who are competing in jiu-jitsu, forget about family stuff and going here and there. They're competing and they're, at the highest level here within their age groups in Canada. My daughter won the nationals and she had to go to Pan Am Games in Florida. I made it happen. In the fall, October, she's going to the World Championships in Portugal. Only 4 days later, my son is at the World Championships in Greece, Athens, Greece. So we are going to go a few days earlier to Portugal, right? From there, she's going to compete. Then we're going to fly to Athens, Greece. He's going to compete. Then we're going to hit back. But I tell you something. I will be on my calls. I will be doing my meetings. I will be on everything I need to be. Some people decide to go on vacation, right? And they haven't really accomplished what they need to accomplish here. And you say, where have you been? We haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. Oh, we're on a family vacation. Okay, well, congratulations. If you have reached your targets, if you are happy with where you're at in this business or in life in general, congratulations. But if you're not at your targets and you had to go on a vacation, that's beautiful. But I'm sure you could have still attended your calls. I do. Now, some people might say, okay, I want to cut everything out. I want to fully enjoy my vacation. That's fine too, right? I have one of our, anyway, it doesn't matter, but I know someone who was, like I see them on vacations and they're not where they want to be. now I know this video is going to be posted. A lot of people are going to hear watch this video. They're going to say, "Oh, he's talking to me. He's talking to me." Well, let me assure you, I'm not talking about anyone on this call. Okay, even though I just realized. So I'm not talking about anyone on this call. I'm talking in general. I was talking about someone else. I believe I saw the video. They came back today, right? And I suppose the point I'm trying to make is it all depends on how you want to operate your business. My teaching was by the best in the industry when I was 19 years old. I'm talking a long time ago, okay? And this person who was making insane amount of money, and he was telling me, first $50,000 a month that you make, or first 50 months, pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal meaning you go hard, sacrifice 50 months so you can have the next 50 years. Okay? Sacrifice your first 50 months, go at it hard. You have to work hard anyways till you retire anyways. Then you have to downsize. Then you have to worry about a retirement job because your money is not enough. The pension, if you have a pension, is not enough. Do you want to live that way? I don't, right? So therefore, I did sacrifice 50 months or my first $50,000 a month. Yes, $50,000 per month, folks. Okay? It's very possible here. People have done it. I'm doing it. So it's worth it, believe me. Or you can go out like this, till the end with your job and looking for a different job and looking for a retirement job. That doesn't look good, right? It doesn't sound good. It sounds pretty depressing, actually, So the sacrifice is worth it. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about that right now. I think I covered enough. Next thing, I have asked you guys on the last training that you have to be visible. You have to put yourself out there, right? You have to put yourself out there. If you want 8 billion people to see you, to see your products, to see your opportunity, then you have to put this out there online for them to see it. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Telegram, I don't know, whatever you use, right? You want to be visible. You want your page to look professional. What do you want it to be on your page? I'll tell you a combination. Write this down. What you want on your page. You want happiness? So share videos, pictures of family, happiness, success. How do you share success? Well, when you go on a vacation, it's success. When you if you bought a new car, or if you are bought a new house, or if you got new furniture, or if you are having business meetings, if you have company events, it doesn't even have to be your event. It could be a company event. You go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, as I told you before, you need to frequent these pages. You need to go on these pages daily, multiple times, and share whatever has been posted by the company on yours. Add your own caption to it, that's fine. But you want that ongoing. I don't want you to say, I put one 6 months ago, 6 days ago. No, it's daily. People are watching. People are watching. I don't want people to say, oh, what's Reza into now? What's Reza doing now? What's he talking about now? Because they didn't see nothing from Reza regarding this topic for over a year. But when they see Reza's talking about his stuff every single day by putting fun videos, they're going to think, oh my gosh, still going. He's still doing this. I have people asking me, what are you up to now? I shared it on a different call a couple of weeks ago. I went to pick up something. Someone was selling something online, brand new. I couldn't find it in the stores. So through Marketplace, Facebook, I connected. I went there. They recognized me. The daughter recognized me. Apparently, she used to work for me a long time ago. And she says, "Oh, what do you do now? You Reza?" I'm like, "Yeah." And look, I don't recognize her. But anyways, she knows me for sure based on the things that she reminded me of. And she says, "What do you do now?" I says, "What do you know me doing?" She goes, "Oh, you were in that jewelry, da, 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 da." This is back in 2008, right? Or 2007. I says, "Yes, I'm still doing that. Absolutely 100%. And the mother says, "Me and her came to your office and we saw this, what you have to show, but we are kind of like, they didn't do anything about it. You're still doing that. How is it going?" I said, "It's going phenomenal. Your daughter knows I gave up a high paid position for the government to come here to do this." And they were blown away. Now they want to see what's going on. Now they want to see what I do again. They want to join this business again, right? Not again. They want to join this business now. So this is where repetition does. Consistency does. So you want to be doing this. Now, I don't know how many of you guys created your page, did what I told you. I can only say it. I can only tell you. It's entirely up to you whether you do it or not, whether you learn it or not. It's not difficult. It's very easy, right? And what you want to do is tag your key people on your posts, right? Tag them. I personally, I don't spend too much time browsing. I go to the opulence page, and people that get suggested or people that I don't know how it works, that pops up on my wall, on my whatever pages. I see what I see, and I see the same group of people consistently posting, whether it's the 30-day challenge, whether it's the opulence opportunity, whether it is the products, whether it's the FOL, whether it's the divine, whether it's their handbags, the same people. And these are the people, ironically, making the money. These are the people who are making the money. They're consistently posting on a daily basis almost, right? These people are the ones that are making the money, making the sales, growing their teams. They're taking advantage of the free tool called the social media, right? Have you done that? I don't know. It's been not a week yet. It's been about 5 days, I think, since we did our first training for this group. And I don't know if you've done it or not. Only you know. If I haven't seen it, then I would assume you haven't done it. Because if I don't see it, imagine random people. Like, how would they know what you do? So you have to be visible, you have to be loud, you have to be excited. So create your page in a way that shows family, happiness, success, freedom. You know what I mean? Relevant stuff. That people look at your page and say, wow, what a wonderful life he or she is living. Wow, what an awesome business he or she has. Wow, I'd like to know what he or she does. Maybe I can do it too. And they come in your DM and ask you questions. Hi, how are you? What you do? I'm just wondering. I'm very, very excited. It got me intrigued. After I saw your stuff, I love your posts. I love what you do. Can you tell me what is it that you do? And you know what? That's when I start by explaining. I don't explain the business, never. I just create curiosity. I tell them a little bit about me. I build like and trust. I build like and trust. They don't know me. They just know what they see. They like what they see. Now I ask them questions. Where are you located? How did you find me? What is it that you do? You have a family. You have children. Are you retired? Are you whatever? The more people like to talk about themselves. People love to talk about themselves. And the fact that you ask questions, it makes them believe and see that you care. And they open up, they start to talk. And when they start to talk is when the bond, that like and trust is built, right? Then they're going to ask you what you do. You tell them whatever. You can explain the full business on a conversation. Once you have hooked, we use the word hooked, is when you know their curiosity. You created such a curiosity that they're dying, they can't stop asking. Okay, so this, then that, and this, and that. Never get into the mechanics of the business. Mechanics is, oh, you bring people and they bring people. You said, no, no, no. You do that only when you show them a full presentation. Okay? You show them a full presentation. You tell them, look, what you're asking is not possible for me to tell you over a conversation. If you like, I would be more than happy to show you the whole picture. I'd be more than happy to show you the presentation of our products and our opportunity. At which point, you show them, you get an appointment, you let them know you need an hour, and you take them through the tour. Now, the tour. What is the tour? The tour is the presentation we all saw, right? The tour is the presentation we all saw. And the presentation is what you want to learn on how to do. It's not difficult. It is not complicated. You just have to learn it and do it. There's a number of different ways to do a presentation. You log in your back office, you download the presentation, you save it to your gadget, and you use that to do a presentation. Another one is the old school way, print out the presentation. Each slide, print them out. Put them in a pamphlet, put them in a binder with the nice plastic, you know, with the to protect it. And you can do it the manual way. You can do a presentation the manual way through this booklet, right? So that way, if you don't have Wi-Fi, if you don't have whatever, you can still do this presentation the old school way, which is very effective. Okay? So learn how to do the presentation, but because you're new, you want your first 2, 3, 4 presentation done for you by one of your My5. You want the presentation done for you by your My5. And your My5, if they're new, they'll find someone. But very, very important that you learn how to do a tour, how to do a presentation. Very important. Because sometimes in the middle of the night, you can't sleep. You connect with someone, they want to see his business. And they want to see it now, they have time. What are you going to say? Well, no, I can't show it to you now. You have to wait till tomorrow till I bring my partner to do it for you, right? It's okay to be honest, but it's better for you to learn as soon as you can. So don't do the first few presentations yourself. Do it with your upline partner. Let them do it for you and let them go through it with you. And slowly but surely, you overtake it. You start doing the presentation. Your upline partner is there to assist. Okay? So learn how to do the tour. Now, the tour, when you do the tour, you got to know why you're doing this tour. Is it to sell products or is it to do just show them the business or both? You have to know your person. How do you know your person, what they're looking for? Remember the like and trust? Remember the time that you guys were talking and building like and trust? That's how you know about the individual that you set the appointment with. They're really intrigued, they really want the products because they have some kind of health issue, or they're health fanatics, they want to stay healthy, or they're really entrepreneurs, they're looking for a business. So you have to know this within that like and trust period. You have to understand your person. That's why it's important to ask questions, right? You ask questions and you get to understand what point in life they are. If it is something because they want to supplement their income, or they're doing it because they have health issues, or someone in the family health issues, or all of the above. So you have to build that like and trust. Now, when you do a tour, you have to have a closer with you. Who's a closer? the person that you bring in at the end of the call, so we can answer the questions, because whoever saw the opportunity, they will have questions. So you're going to bring someone confident and strong to help you with the closing. That's called three-way calling. Third party. Someone that can come in, that you edified, and you bring to the table on the call to help you with question and answers, overcome objections, and get them to join this business. Okay? Very, 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 very important. It's all the attention in the detail that makes the difference. Make connection, build like and trust, bring them to the table so they can see a tour, whether it's on Zoom, whether it's in person, whether it's to a weekly meeting, and have the third party to help you close them. Now, some people know how to close themselves. Some people know how to do it, whatever, but still, even me today, in some situation, I don't have an upline, remember? There's no one in my upline. There are situations I need a third party. I realize I don't get the sense of this person is going to pull the trigger. This person is ready to join. I bring some of my downline to help me with the closing. Who do I choose? Someone that my guest can relate to. If my guest is a teacher, I'm going to bring someone who's in the teaching field. If my guest is a female, I'll bring a female that has success. If it's a male, then I'll bring a male. Not necessarily, but you know what I mean. Some males, they don't, what's the right word, politically correct word? They rather hear it from another man. They discount what maybe, I don't know, sometimes what women say, right? So I get to know my individual before I bring in someone to help me with closing. So this is a little bit of what we covered so far. Schedule is, maybe we can have someone here share with us since last call, what have they done? Have they made a schedule? Have they made a list of names that we talked about? How many calls have they made? How many tours have they done? How much products have they sold? You know, just in general, I would like to hear from everyone here. You know, that'll be awesome. So please go ahead. If there's any questions about what we talk about right now, go ahead and ask me.
Yes, Reza, I think that Marie-Claire has asked some question in the chats.
Okay.
Well,
What's the question?
Marie-Claire, I can't see I don't know what's happened with my, can someone read the question in the chats?
Please, Rosa, what the bonus for 2FL plus 2 divine per month in euros? Okay. Mary Claire, when you change your monthly, you know, monthly 150, 250, 450, once you're at $450 per month, that means every month on your anniversary date, mine is the 21st, for example, right? On the 21st of the month, I have my credit card there that the company charges me $450 in the form of shopping credit. Now, if I have already pre-purchased $450 because of selling and needing and whatever at wholesale, the company will not charge my credit card. If I've done 300 already, well, and I chose 450, the company will charge me 150 in the form of add me shopping credit, right? If I've done 150, then I chose 450, the company will charge me the balance, which is 300. But if I've surpassed 450 at wholesale, the company will not charge my credit card at all because I've met my requirements. And once you're at 450, you're automatically there. What's the word? Basically, you are open for all bonuses, right? So MGRS, for example, the monthly global revenue sharing is paid every 15th of every month. It doesn't come from your team, right? Before, you had to do so much in order to qualify for it. Okay? Now, it's automatic. If you're at 450 and you've done the little bit other things that tells you in Performance Center, don't ever try to memorize things. Go to Performance Center and you will see how close you are or how far you are into qualifying into MGRS, variance, commission boost, car program, exotic vacation, all of that stuff is in your back office. It's called Performance Tracker. In that Performance Tracker, it shows you exactly what I think Sauda was going through it about a week ago. Can you share with everyone what was your experience?
Say again, please. I'm sorry.
I think you had some questions. You were going through. Was it you going through your Performance Center about a week ago? And you were asking me, what do I need to qualify because it shows this much? Was it you or was it somebody else?
Yeah, it was me.
It was you. Okay. So can you share with people your experience?
Well, I was a little bit confused because
what were you checking?
Yeah, now I reached I think I'm qualified for MGRS 3 shares, I think. So I was confused because I was looking at the app, and then in my back office it says that I was qualified, but in the app it said I'm not qualified, and then that's why I was confused. And I spoke with Greg, and he explained that the app was not updated, so I should consider the new updated in my back office. And when I was speaking with Greg, I was at I think 748. So he explained what I can do in order to get to the 800. So either I purchase shopping credit, or I try to sell. I think I should sell four bottles of Fountain of Life.
Right.
And it was only, I think I had only 1 day left before reaching the 800. So what was easy, the easiest way for me was to to purchase the shopping credit, because I spoke with some prospects, some former colleagues who plan to purchase the Fountain of Life. So I purchased the shopping credit because I know that I can transfer the shopping credit to them when they are ready to purchase the products.
Right.
So that's what I did, and here am I now qualified for MGRS 3 shares.
Congratulations. So you learned the process, right? By doing it.
Yes.
Perfect. Did I do it for you?
So much. Yeah.
Say again?
Did I do it for you?
No.
You did it, right?
Yes.
And you learn from the process, right?
Yes.
This is where you want to quiet. So this is where you want to. Sorry, my dog's barking. This is where you want to pull up the sleeves, get down and dirty, and learn the process. Once you learn it, then you're at the next level, right? So that's what my point was. You need to take things seriously. You got to go about it in a serious way, and you got to get down and dirty and do these things. And that's awesome. Now we got to teach everyone else in your group to do the same thing. And you know what I mean? One last thing I want to talk about right now that we haven't spoken about yet. We have the BP Lite, right? Which you have a lot of people joining at the BP Lite. BP Lite is a great, great, great shop to launch. I tell you why, for a number of reasons. Number one, people that don't have the funds to join LA Plus, they can join as a BP Lite, which is for less than half the money right now, right? For half the money, right? So what can they do from there? If they just want to have their own shop so they can get some discount and buy these products, then great. They bought something that they can buy their own product from their own shop at a discount now of 20%, right? And after 3 months of Smart Buy, they go up to 30%, right? So that's great for those people. There's another group of people. They did this not to only get discount on products, but they were trying to test the water to see what they see. And they're going to upgrade by paying the difference to upgrade to LAP because they want to make the maximum discount. They want to tap into all 15 revenue streams. That's other group. The third group of people who are hardcore, diehard, they really want to change their life, but simply they cannot pay the difference to upgrade. Well, let me tell you, by going out there, immediately, because it's time sensitive, right? It's not there forever. Going out there and helping other people launch at a BP Lite, not only you earn income, but you also become upgraded to LAP for free. But that's time sensitive. Okay? I'm not sure how many BPs we got to launch to be upgraded to LAP. It's either 6 or 8. I'm not sure. How many, Sauda?
It's six. You
6.
have to, yeah. 6,
Okay.
but within 1 month after launching.
Now, one thing I want to share with you is this: how easy it is to have people launching BP Lite right now. I learned this from our youngest millionaire, Rene Liao, that he talked to people about our products and the opportunity, but some people they just want the product. They have health issues and they really want to try. They really, really, really want to try, and they want to, they have some problems. So the Rene said to them, look, we have a 90-day satisfaction guarantee. And for some people to see full benefit, that's why the company put 90-day satisfaction guarantee. You need to be on it for 90 days. Each bottle at 10 drops per day is 3 bottles, right? Each bottle is good for 30 days. So that's 3 bottles. Each bottle is roughly around $100 Canadian. Depends on where you are in the world. It's about $100 Canadian. Now you can pay $300, buy one now, one next month, and one the month or 3 right now for $300. Or, what's going on? Oh boy. Okay, sorry about that. Some kind of a alert from my cell phone. So, or you can pay $300 and buy it at retail, or launch your BP Lite right now at $299. And not only you have a free business, not only ongoing from that point forward, anything you buy, you get a 20% discount. After 3 months, additional 10%, 30% discount. Even if you don't decide to do the business, you got this discount ongoing for the rest of your life. And you know what? Nobody says no. Can I keep buying this at retail? If I've done a good job to explain to people what these are, right? Do I keep buying this at retail? Me, as an individual that wants to buy this, you showed it to me, $100 a month. Or I can have my own wholesale shop launched for $300, which gives me these products, but now it gives me access to discounts. Ongoing forever. You know what? Let's do BP Lite right away. It's a no-brainer. You guys understand the point?
Yeah.
Anybody understand the point I just made? If not, please ask.
Yes, I understood.
You do, but let's see everyone else. Yes? Say yes. If
Yes,
not,
please,
ask the question.
Please come again. It's like you launched like 3 BP plus shopping 3 FOL. Is that so?
Sorry, I don't understand. Say it again.
Yeah, it was not very clear for myself. I mean,
What
it's
wasn't
like,
clear?
what was not clear, it is like how to qualify for the 430 by, you show like 3 bottles of FOL, right? Launching as BP plus shopping of 3 bottle of FOL. Is that correct? Did I
Okay.
get it right?
Okay, let me explain again. Let's say you're my prospect.
Yeah.
And let's say you want to buy my products.
Yes.
Now I'm going to say, Mary Claire, this is $100 per bottle. And it's recommended, the company gives 90-day satisfaction guarantee. And the reason they give 90-day satisfaction guarantee, because it can take up to 90 days for people to see results.
Okay.
Now, do you want to buy 3 bottles right away, or you want to buy one every month? Doesn't matter. It's $300, right?
Okay.
Or we have a promotion going on right now. You can launch your own wholesale online shop for $300.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Now you get some products with this online shop, but you also have access to 20 plus 10% discount ongoing forever.
No,
Even if you don't want to do the business, if you just want to buy the products, or shampoo, body wash, a microsilver spray. Let's say I did a good job at explaining to you about our products, our gifts that you give throughout the year, stuff you buy for yourself. You wear shoes, right? So the shoes, why not buy quality fashion shoes that last a long time? You wear watches, I don't know, earrings, jewelry, whatever. Now, by spending $300, not only you got your products, but you're going to get them at a discount ongoing. So people who are not even thinking about the business, they decide to launch their BP Lite, which is time sensitive. It's not going to be there forever, but it's there right now. Now, for those who are BP, they join as a BP Lite, right? Okay. What do you have to do to become an LA? You help 6 other people get started at the BP Lite.
Yeah.
6 other people. You don't have forever, but you have enough time. You have a lot of time. I have not seen anyone or shown this business to anyone that said no to it. This is where the equalizer comes in. Before, for someone who wants to commit to $2,000, they really understand the business, they really want the products, they really want a lot of money, they really want to succeed, right? But for people who are not sure about the business side, but really want the product, they really want to get better, right? These people, is a no-brainer. They forget about the business side of things, but by launching a BP Lite, not only I get some products, but I also get ongoing discounts for the rest of my life of up to 30%, right? So if it's presented right, no one's going to say no to you. You understand me?
I got it, Reza. Thank you.
Awesome. You're very welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very welcome. Anyone else? Let's hear from everybody. Don't be shy. Call is about to end, so I think we covered enough this week. Anyone has any question? Please don't hesitate. Ask it before we end this call. Anybody?
Well, since the first session, I went back again in my back office, and also in the prosperity book.
Prosperity, yes, prosperity.
Prosperity book, yeah. You know, in order to be sure that, you know, I master every step, and then I realized that there are some steps that I did not do well. So I'm trying to, to correct, some steps that I have missed. And this is giving me some ideas. I'm intending to, to do like a garage sale, in front of my house. Something, and then try to market, to promote the product within my,
I know, so you're having a lot of success. You're doing great, and you're not even started yet. You haven't even got started yet. And I see your success level. I know where you're going. I know I'm good. I read people. I know based not just what they say, but their action too. And I know you have big goals and targets. So therefore, you're going to do the first section of the prosperity book training along with myself on our next session. Okay?
Okay.
Because what you've done, what you've learned over the last, 3 months is very important that you share with brand new people that you have in your team. Very important. So what I'll do is I'll do it with you. So the sections that we're going to cover, we want to keep it for around 45 minutes. So we want to leave 15 minutes as question and answers. We'll talk behind the scene, and we'll arrange the next meeting. That I want you to share with people your first 90 days with this business and what brought you success and what you could have done differently. And we go through the prosperity book along with that. Okay? Sounds good?
Okay.
All right.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Awesome. Anybody else? If not, we got to, I don't want to overwhelm people with too much information right off the bat. If you have any question, ask it. If not, hopefully you took notes. You should always be taking notes. There are some people who will not take notes even if their life depended on it. They just won't.
Excuse me, Reza.
Yes.
For our French speakers, maybe I will try to, summarize so that before I share the some notes in the group, I can say something quickly.
I have recorded the call, as I always do. I'm going to convert it, put it on YouTube, and I'm going to send you the link. And maybe you can do a voiceover. You know how. You can do a voiceover and in French, mute my voice or lower my voice and put your voice over it. Something like that for your team so they can benefit from it in French.
Ok. Alors pour ceux qui parlent français, ne vous inquiétez pas. Reza va partager avec nous la vidéo de cette session sur YouTube et il est possible de faire c'est le sous-titrage, non, comment on appelle ça?
Mais il a demandé que tu fasses un voice-over. Toi, tu vas enregistrer, puis faire la traduction.
Ah, je vais faire la traduction, ok.
Ouais. Tu vas réduire le volume, la voix de Reza, et puis tu vas traduire ce que Reza a dit pour que les autres puissent comprendre en français.
Mais il y a aussi une autre option, non, pour faire le sous-titrage en
Ouais, c'est
français, je
possible.
crois.
Ouais,
Ok, on verra, mais de toute façon, c'est pas un problème. Donc, ce qu'il faut retenir de cette session en résumé, c'est que Reza nous demande, enfin, nous suggère pour avoir accès aux 15 niveaux de revenus, de s'inscrire comme Life Advisor Plus et de faire ce qu'on appelle le cost transition, c'est-à-dire que désormais, tous les produits essentiels que nous utilisons, nous allons les acheter dans notre propre magasin. Au lieu d'aller dans d'autres magasins pour acheter des produits de basse qualité, nous allons acheter des produits de très grande qualité dans notre propre magasin. Et cela nous donne accès aux 15 niveaux de revenus dans le plan de compensation. Un autre point important aussi, il nous a expliqué les stratégies pour avoir pour être sur ce qu'on appelle le shopping credit de $450 par mois. Et il a parlé, il a essayé parce que souvent on pense que c'est comme des frais qu'on paye à la compagnie, mais en réalité, il a dit que ce n'est pas des frais qu'on paye. En fait, et il a expliqué l'importance des 400, d'être sur $450 par mois de shopping credit parce que ça nous donne droit à ce qu'on appelle le MGRS, c'est le Monthly Global Revenue Share. Et moi, j'ai pu expérimenter ça et je suis qualifiée, j'ai été qualifiée pour le mois de juillet au MGRS à trois pas, et c'est vraiment facile de le faire. C'est très facile de pouvoir le faire, comme il l'a expliqué. Il suffit juste de comprendre un peu de comprendre comment cela fonctionne, quoi. Donc, je me suis rendu compte que souvent, comme on ne comprend pas certaines choses, et donc, du coup, ça crée un blocage à notre niveau. Mais dès qu'on comprend, et qu'on met en pratique, qu'on suit des gens comme Reza qui nous explique, les stratégies et vous-même, vous serez surpris quoi, de voir que c'est vraiment facile de pouvoir y arriver. Un autre point important aussi dont il a parlé, c'est être visible sur les réseaux sociaux, donc partager les vidéos. Actuellement, je crois que chaque jour, il y a au moins 2 ou 3 vidéos hein, que la compagnie publie sur le groupe Facebook. Il suffit juste de les partager et en les partageant, on ajoute notre propre lien site web et c'est ce que moi j'essaye de faire. Donc, et de le faire de façon constante, d'être constante d'être constant dans le partage, d'être constant dans tout ce que nous faisons sur les réseaux sociaux. Et aussi, il a parlé de construire ce qu'on appelle de like and trust. Et donc, en approchant les gens, il ne s'agit pas automatiquement de chercher à recruter les gens, mais de chercher à les connaître, de voir quels sont leurs centres d'intérêt. Et ainsi, on pourra découvrir, voilà les centres d'intérêt de telle personne et progressivement attiser la curiosité des personnes que nous approchons. Et dès qu'il y a une ouverture, maintenant, on pourra ainsi proposer le business et les produits. Donc, c'est aussi une stratégie que je nous encourage à mettre en pratique. Donc, voilà quelques points pour résumer à l'intention des membres de l'équipe qui sont francophones. Donc, le résumé, la traduction en français suivra dès que la vidéo sera disponible. Merci.
All right. So, what I suggest is we always used to tell people, we still tell people, when you have a new member of your team, you want them to be your best friends. You want to literally, not literally, but you want to be like you almost moved in with them. Like you want to be available for them. You want to guide them. You want to work with them. You want to build a bond. And you want them to know what you know and what the company puts out. So the connection is very important. So I'm going to start off from me down. Make sure to follow me on Facebook. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. If you don't know my Instagram name, I will actually type it for you, okay, in the chat, okay? So it is Reza _ Miss Garlu _ Biz, B-I-Z. Reza, let me make sure it's right. Yeah. Okay. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. If you have a TikTok account, follow me on the TikTok. I have 2 accounts. One is personal and one is for business. And most importantly, YouTube. Go to YouTube, Reza Mezgarlu, my name, search, and follow me there, right? Because I share my stuff more so now than before. on social media. I put it out there, including this call is going to be converted and put on my YouTube, right? So you want to make sure that you stick very close, right? And you guys should all do the same thing with each other and try to duplicate what I do. Try to duplicate what I do. When you pick up your phone, when you go on your computer, business first. Okay? Anything else is water under the bridge. Anything else is a waste of time. So you want to make sure that you attend to your business first. You want to follow the company pages. Okay? Fountain of Life page. I added a number of people from your group, Sauda, to the Facebook official page. Okay? The only way I can add them is I have to know the username. And unfortunately, some people's username is different than the real name. You know what I mean? I have some people that I have on WhatsApp under certain name, and they're asking me, okay, to add them on Facebook. Then I go on Facebook. I can't find that name. So I tell them, please send me a message on Messenger, Facebook, so I can know who you are. Then I see it's a totally different name. I still don't see it because I have hundreds of messages. I'm like, I don't see your messages. Then I have to do more time to see who is who sent the message. Take a screenshot, send it to them. Is that you? They say, yes, that's me. I'm like, well, the name is not the same as what you told me here. So it's kind of hard for me to know who's who, right? So it's very important that we have everybody in a close, tight-knit place, and everybody's aware of all the things that they need to do by seeing the leaders do, by seeing what company puts out, by seeing all of that, right? So it's very important. If you want to have success on social media, then you've got to do these things. If you don't want to work with social media, you just want to work with your neighborhood, with your city, with your people you know personally, that's fine. But if you want to have success, if you want to get paid out of 100 countries, if you want to get paid out of 200 countries, maybe you don't know people in 200 countries, but you might know people in 10, 15, 20 countries through social media, which leads you to more and more people from all over the world, right? So you have to do these things. These things must get done. And I don't see why not. Because it's free. It's a free tool available. You know? Doesn't matter if you know about these things or not know about these things. It's never too late to learn. It's not difficult. Okay? So that is that. Now, I know, I believe Mary Claire said that she has done her Facebook or something in that regard, which is awesome. Congratulations. Very good. What you want to do is basically make sure everybody visits, makes it a habit, and be consistent by doing these things. Everyone have a smartphone, right? Everybody goes on social media, maybe not that often. If you want to have success on social media, then you got to be on it. Don't sit on social media socializing. Don't sit on social media seeing programs. That's a waste of time. Might as well watch TV. I don't remember when was the last time I turned on my TV, guys. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm talking about last 15 years. I don't watch TV. The only time I turn on the TV, I'm a big fan of UFC, right? So they have an event maybe one Saturday a month or two Saturday a month. It starts at 10 p.m. till like 1 a.m. I turn on my TV for that. I do not watch TV. But if I'm going to turn off TV only to waste my time on social media, then nothing is accomplished, right? I make sure when I get on social media, I do things that are relevant to me and my business. Okay? And again, share all these great stuff that the company puts out on your walls. Make sure you do that daily. And make sure that you tag the right people in there. Whether it's your prospects, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family, just tag people on it. And before you know it, it starts to expand, it starts to grow, it starts to reach more audience. But you have to be consistent. Okay, guys? You have to be consistent. Other than that, is there any other questions? If not, I know it's been a while. We have a call starting, company training call. This is one of the 3 things that I told you guys you have to do. Right? Monday night, Tuesday night, Saturday morning. This is all in the calendar, your back office. That's company calls that you definitely want to be on. Tonight's call is about our products with the scientists, advisors, our VP, different people, right? And this is also where you can not only attend, but you can also ask questions. It starts in about 20 minutes. See how it becomes clockwork in my head. Monday, Tuesday, we have an auto meeting. Then immediately at 9 p.m. is a forensic call, and Saturday morning, right? So this is where you want to become. This is who you want to be. So any questions? If not, we call it a night. And next one I'm looking forward to by none other than hopefully LD1, huh? Hint, hint. LD1 Sauda, right? So
Yes.
car
Amen.
qualified, MGR is qualified, various bonus qualified, commission boost qualified. This is all you put in the universe by applying yourself, and it's going to happen. So next training will be the prosperity book section of it by LD1 to be Sauda. Any questions? Go ahead and ask. If not, then I'll record, I'll convert, I'll post on YouTube.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Reza.
For
See
this
you next time.
awesome session. As always, we learned a lot. I personally learned a lot, and then I hope it's the same for the other team members. And then
Sure.
so just keep learning and also doing, acting upon all the all that we have learned, and then the result will follow.
Just to give you a little hint, today is my day 11 opulence challenge. Day 11 opulence challenge. I haven't been able to go every day, but I've been trying to go. That means I'll be going to the gym, and guess what? Part, if not all of my webinar that I'm attending for product call tonight is going to be at the gym on my elliptical machine. I don't miss. There's no excuses. No excuses. So go ahead. Mona?
Thank you so much, Reza. You know what? This training was very refreshing. I don't know if it is because we see each other, a lot at the boot camp and meetings. We kind of like get used to the wording, to the type of training, and it just kind of like sinks in much better, especially for us who have been here for ages. We forget what we don't know. So I want to say thank you.
You're very welcome.
There was a lot today. So, boy, you are really going with those, and I'm quite happy for you. Thank you.
Well, if we don't do it, who's going to do it for us? Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody. So we got to do what we got to do and do it to the best we can and keep evolving, keep becoming better. This meeting was for Saud and her young team. They're fairly new to the business. Some of them as late as last Saturday they joined. So these are very important steps. I think maybe this has become exciting for you and beneficial for you is because we're starting from the foundation. We're starting from the baby steps. And sometimes we miss baby steps, we forget baby steps because we've been in the business for a while and we end up not doing those very important steps that we need to take. So I just want to, this is available to anybody who wants to attend. It's no problem. Next one is going to be very exciting. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Now you are recording this, and it'll just be posted on the different platforms.
YouTube.
No?
YouTube. It's way too long.
Oh, okay. Under your name.
Follow Reza Mezgarlo on YouTube. Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Very welcome. So anybody, we're good. Get ready for the product call. Well, this is the culture we have. This is a culture we have with Opulence. What we say is one team, one dream, to the
To the
billion.
billion.
To the billion.
So let's do it together.
The
Everybody,
billion.
unmute yourself.
Yeah, to the
Everybody,
billion.
unmute
Yeah.
yourself. Put on your cameras. Put on your cameras. Let's do
Mhm.
this. Let's do this. Full of energy. All right. Ready, guys?
Okay.
Berlin, we need you too. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
here.
All right.
Simbi, tu peux mettre ta caméra. Ibrahim, si c'est possible, mettre la caméra.
All right. Let's do this. One team,
One team,
one dream,
One dream.
one dream,
One, two,
to the billion.
to the
to the
billion.
billion.
The billion.
See you guys soon. Take care.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Start the
Bye.
product call. Prosperity call. Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Thanks again.
You're very
Thank you
welcome.
again.
Most welcome.